Good morning, students. Welcome all of you for the fifth session of the transportation. Let us have a short recap of the previous lecture, what we have studied in the previous lecture of this topic. So the first point is heart. Generally, what is the function of heart and what is the importance of heart? What is the role played by the heart that we have understood in the introductory part of this point? Then I explain you about the structure of the heart. How is the structure of heart? Which are the parts of the heart? Okay, like auricles, ventricles, septum, aorta, superior and inferior vena cava, valves present in the heart, which are in between auricle and ventricle, which are guarded to the aorta. Okay, so to prevent the backflow. So that type of valves are present in the heart, and also we have studied about the working of heart and blood circulation. So working in heart, that what is the cardiac cycle, how oxygenated blood is supplied to the body, how deoxygenated blood is purified first of all by the kidney, and then that purified blood but deoxygenated blood is supplied to the heart, and heart circulates that blood towards the lung to again reoxygenize it. Okay, so that is the working of heart and blood circulation. Then I told you about the heartbeat and heart sound. So what is heartbeat? It is the contraction and relaxation of the wall of the auricles and ventricles is called as heartbeat. So one heartbeat is the combination of contraction and relaxation of the walls of the heart, okay, or the muscles, cardiac muscles of the heart. So that is heartbeat. And whenever the valves of the heart are opening and closing at the time of pumping of the blood, it makes the sound lub dub. So that indicates the heart sound. Okay, when valves of the heart open and close, they form the sound lub and dub. Okay, so that is indicated as a heart sound. So now let us move towards the next point of the topic transportation, and that is excretion in animal. This is also a very important phenomenon in all the living organisms, that if the organism is living, then it means it is carrying out the respiration, it is carrying out the metabolism. And if the living organism is carrying out the metabolism, then for sure he is having the food, and to metabolize the food he needs the respiration, and after respiration the end product produced is the waste product. Now what happens whenever an organism carry out the respiration? First of all, it needs the oxygen to metabolize the food, and it produces the energy and needful products. And after that, whatever the remaining is the waste product. So that waste product is needed to be removed from the body. So for that purpose, all the living organisms have the excretory system, and all the living organisms carry out the excretion. So even plants can carry out the excretion. Numerous biochemical reactions occur in each and every cell of living organism. Okay, so that are the result of respiration. Okay, the product produced as the end product of the metabolism is needed to be removed from the body, and that products are carbon dioxide and nitrogenous waste or nitrogenous compounds. So carbon dioxide is produced, and at the same time nitrogenous waste product is also produced. So whenever food is oxidized by using the oxygen, then the end product produced is carbon dioxide, and Whenever the protein is digested by each and every cell, then it produces the nitrogenous compound. If they accumulate in the body, they act very toxic to us. Okay, so whenever waste products accumulate in our body, they act very poisonous or toxic substance to our body. Okay, they may hamper our normal functioning of our body. The process of removing such toxic waste out from the body is called as excretion. Okay, all the waste that is removed from the body is called as excretion. The organs which remove the toxic waste from body is called as excretory organs. Okay, the organs present in the excretory system is called as excretory organ, and they remove the waste from the body. Next point, excretory system of human. Kidney are brown colored bean shaped organs present in the abdominal cavity on either side of backbone. Okay, so kidney is the important and main functioning organ of the excretory system of human. Okay, so kidney, they are in brown in color, they are bean shaped and present in deep in abdominal cavity on either side of backbone, means on both side of backbone. Each kidney has a large number of long coiled tubules called nephrons. Okay, each kidney has a large number of long coiled tubules called nephrons. Okay, they are coiled tube like structures and they are called as nephrons, and nephron is the structural and functional unit of the kidney which actually carry out the filtration of the waste from the blood. These are structural as well as functional unit of kidney. So please take a note of this, that nephrons are structural and functional unit of kidney, and they carry out the filtrations of waste from the blood. So they are filters actually in kidney. They remove nitrogenous waste and water from blood while it passes through kidney. Okay, so whenever blood is passed through the kidney, it removes the excess water from the blood and waste, nitrogenous waste product from the blood. The renal artery brings blood to the kidney and renal vein takes it away. Okay, now what is renal artery? It is the artery which supplies blood towards the kidney. So it is called as renal artery. Renal in the sense it is related to the kidney. They bring blood to the kidney, and renal vein means the vein which is connected to the kidney. So what it does, renal vein takes it away. Okay, takes that blood away from the kidney towards heart. So that is deoxygenated blood but purified blood. Purified in the sense nitrogenous waste is removed from the blood by kidney, and that purified blood is taken away by the renal vein towards the heart, and then heart supply that deoxygenated blood to the lung, and it is mixed with the oxygen. In kidneys, excess of water and nitrogenous waste are removed in the form of urine. Okay, so whatever the urine is excreted out of the body of living organisms, especially in mammals, it is urine. Okay, so it contains water and nitrogenous waste. This is the excretory system of the human being. Let me tell you the parts of the excretory system of human. These are pair of kidneys on either side of backbone, means both side of backbone, left and right. Then you can see one kidney is quite lower in position than the other. Okay, so the reason because of the position of the liver present above this kidney. Okay, so this is the right side. Okay, so right side kidney is quite lower than the left one. So this is your left side, this is your right side, and right side kidney is quite lower in position than the left one. Now talking about the shape of the kidney, it is bean shape. You can clearly see it is a bean shape. It is brown in color. It is connected with the renal artery, which is indicated in red color, and this is renal vein, which takes the purified blood away from the kidney. Okay, arrows are shown. Renal artery is bringing the blood towards the kidney, and renal vein is taking the purified blood towards the heart. Okay, so it is all about the renal artery and renal vein. Then these are the pair of ureters on both sides. Okay, left and right. They collect the waste from kidney, which is filtered by the kidney, and it transfers to the urinary bladder, which is a temporary storage of urine. Okay, so both the ureters carry the waste purified by the kidney to urinary bladder. Okay, so it is a urinary bladder which is a pear shaped, you can see, and it is connected to the urethra. Urethra helps to remove the urine from the bladder when it crosses the excessive storage limit. Okay, it is removed from the urinary bladder. So these are the parts of the excretory system of the human. The urine is removed from the kidney by a pair of tubules called ureters, as I told you. It collects and stores in the urinary bladder and finally deposit off through urinary opening located at the end of the urethra. Okay, so it is removed from the urinary bladder through urethra. The urethra is a muscular tube. Urethra is a muscular tube which controls the urination. An examination of urine gives an indication of the functioning of other organs in the body. Okay, urine examination can determine that other body organs are functioning well or not. Okay, because if other body organs are not functioning well, then that product can come into the urine and that can be detected, and we can understand that any of the body organ is not functioning properly, so that kind of a waste product is coming in the urine. So that is urine examination. A doctor asks the patient to get their urine examined in order to diagnose certain diseases. Okay, so for that purposes urine is examined. In case excess sugar, pus cells, urea or other materials are found, it indicates that some organs of the body is not functioning properly. If sugar is found in the urine, then we can identify that pancreas are not producing the sufficient amount of insulin, and that is why the blood sugar is not controlled and it is coming in the urine. Let me repeat once again. The presence of sugar in urine indicates that the person is suffering from diabetes. Sugar level increases in blood due to low level of insulin as body cells are not able to utilize sugar and it is excreted out in urine. So that can be examined and detected in the laboratory. Excess of urine and uric acid is an indication of malfunctioning of kidneys. Okay, so excess of urea and uric acid is found in the urine, then it is the malfunctioning of kidney, that it is not able to purify properly. Next point is dialysis. Dialysis is the separation of larger molecules from smaller ones in their solution with the help of semi-permeable membrane. Human beings have two kidneys. Dialysis is actually a machine which filters the blood and all the waste is removed from the blood. So what is done? Our blood vessels are connected with that machine, and when blood is purified by the dialysis machine, it pumps back blood into the body. Okay, so dialyzed blood is pumped back by the machine back to the body. Okay, dialysis is the separation of larger molecules from smaller one in their solution with the help of semi-permeable membrane. So in the machine there is a use of semi-permeable membrane and larger molecules are separated from the smaller molecules. Okay, if one kidney of human being is damaged, the other kidney fulfills the excretory needs. Okay, it can carry out the filtration. So what happens if any of the kidney fails and the another kidney is functioning well, then human being can survive only on one kidney also. Okay, so it is also very important to know that from pair of a kidney, any of the kidney is not functioning well, then the person can survive depending upon one kidney also. But if both kidneys are damaged, the person cannot survive because of accumulation of toxic waste in the body. Okay, so in this way, toxic waste accumulates in the body because both the kidneys are failed and now it is not able to purify the blood. Okay, so now that is the condition in that kidney transplantation is done, and that is the only option that person can go for kidney transplant and then he can survive. Otherwise without transplantation the person is not able to survive. Therefore the nitrogenous waste from the blood are periodically removed by artificial kidney or dialysis machine, also called as dialyzer. The removal of nitrogenous wastes from blood with the help of a machine is called artificial dialysis. The removal of nitrogenous waste from blood with the help of a machine is called artificial dialysis. So here we complete the human excretory system. Let me tell you about other excretory organs present in the body. First is skin. Skin is also acting as an excretory organ. Sweat gland in the skin remove water, salts, urea. Okay, what it removes? Water, salt, urea, etc. from the blood following through blood capillaries in the skin. Okay, they open on the surface of the skin by tiny pores. So all our skin has tiny pores and sweat glands are connected to it, and also sebaceous glands are also connected to the pores of the skin. And what happens whenever sweat gland produces the sweat, it comes out through the pores and it comes all on the surface of the skin. The fluid that comes out of the body through these pores is called as sweat. So it has two functions. Sweating has two functions, that it removes the toxic waste from the body, and another, it cools down the body. Sweating, a means to remove water and salts from blood and control body temperature. In summer, when we feel hot due to external heat, sweating and evaporation of sweat makes the body cool, as I said now. So harmful toxic substances are removed by sweating, and lowering down the body temperature is also done by the sweating. Okay, sweat evaporates from the body surface. Evaporation needs heat, which is obtained from the body. So we sweat in summer and also feel more thirsty. Okay, in summer season the sweating rate increases. Due to that, there is a lot of loss of water from the body, and what happens because of that, we feel so thirsty in summer season. Next excretory organ is lung. Lungs are also acting as an excretory organ because they are excreting the carbon dioxide, and carbon dioxide is nothing but the waste product produced in the respiration. So lungs also act as an excretory organ. Lung also act as an excretory organ. Next is liver. Liver cell convert ammonia into urea, which is less toxic. Urea is removed by the kidneys. So whatever the first waste produced in the body is in the form of ammonia. Okay, and then this ammonia is converted into urea by liver, and then this urea is filtered by the kidney. Okay, so liver also act as an excretory organ. Now let me tell you something about kidney transplantation. It is the advanced technique in which the person who is suffering from the kidney failure, both the kidneys are failed, in that case new kidney can be replaced by the non-functioning kidney, and this new kidney can come from the other person. Okay, so that is called as kidney transplantation. Deceased kidney may be replaced with healthy one by kidney transplantation to lead a normal life. Only healthy kidney is more than enough. Therefore, a healthy person can donate his one kidney to a patient who has both kidney failures. Okay, who has both kidney failures, he must go for kidney transplantation, and that is the only option in this case. Any other treatment cannot recover or regain the function of kidney. Once the kidney fails to work, then the function of the kidney cannot be regained. So next point that I want to tell you is all extra information about this topic, means the terms which are used in the topic, they have certain meanings that I have given over here. Atrium, the upper two chambers in the heart. Valves, the door between the chamber of heart is all valves. Bicuspid valve, tricuspid valve, and semilunar valves. Next is aorta, the largest artery in the body and primary blood vessel leading from heart to the body. Next is pacemaker, an electronic device that is surgically implanted into heart or chest cavity to regulate heartbeats. Okay, so pacemaker is an electronic device, and it is specially designed for the patients who suffer problem with the heart. Okay, blood pressure problems. So what this electronic device is doing, it is surgically implanted into heart or chest cavity to regulate the heartbeat. So if the heartbeat is not regular for any patient, then that is regulated by the pacemaker. Okay. Next is septum, the muscular wall that divide the heart chambers. Septum is a thick wall which divide the auricle and ventricles. Heart attack, also called as myocardial infarction. What heart attack is called in scientific language? Myocardial infarction. A damage to the heart muscle due to insufficient blood supply. If the blood is not properly supplied to the heart and heart walls, it causes the myocardial infarction. Okay, that means heart attack. Next is nephron. It is the basic structure and functional unit of the kidney. It is compactly coiled tube-like structure, and it is the structural and functional unit of the kidney for filtration. Now let us study something about cardiac cycle. First is auricular systole. Okay, 0.1 second means contraction of both atrium. Auricular systole, 0.1 second means contraction of both atrium. Both the atriums can contract and it takes time of 0.1 second. The next is ventricular systole, that is 0.3 second. Okay, so systole is what? Contraction of auricle or contraction of the ventricle. So contraction of ventricle takes 0.3 second, means contraction of both ventricles. Joint diastole, that is 0.4 second, means relaxation of ventricles and auricles. Joint systole means both auricles, both ventricles are now in relaxed state, and it takes time of 0.4 second. So 0.8 second needs for one cardiac cycle. So in 0.28 second, one cardiac cycle occurs, means contraction and relaxation of all four chambers takes time 0.8 seconds. Okay, that is called as cardiac cycle. Thank you.